This is a spoiler-free review on one of the best anime of 2021. I thought this season was going to be a complete bust with only having like 5 lame isekais and then My Hero Academia Season 5 providing me with weekly NyQuil. And I was right. But then I found this gem from last season known as Link Click. Ugh, that opening is absolutely amazing. They put multiple shows budget into that opening. Like, that is the whole 7 Deadly Sins franchise in just one opening. That whole budget, gone. Link Click is actually sitting at the number 21 spot on my anime list with only 11 episodes. And it can currently be found on Funimation or any illegal anime site. The anime was produced by Howliner's Animation League from China. This is the first donghua I've given a chance and I am not disappointed in the slightest. For those of you who don't know, donghua is a Chinese animation. At the start of Link Click, I was a little thrown off by the way they talk. But I got used to it pretty quickly. But don't ask me what any of their names are. If I try to say them off memory, I'd probably sound racist. I heard Chinese animation is on the rise and they are potentially looking to recruit more experienced animators from Japan to improve the quality of their shows. Plenty of Japanese animators are getting lured into work at Chinese animation studios for potentially better pay, working conditions, and possibly a more flexible time schedule. An example being the people who did Boruto episode 65 worked on this breathtaking scene from the donghua, The Outcast. As you can see, that scene is stunning. I wonder if it was because of a more flexible time schedule, because you know animation is more correlated to time than money. Now let's get into the actual show. When I first saw the cover of Link Click, I was thinking this show has to be about like pretty boys being vampires, or swimming, or maybe even skating. I was completely wrong. Link Click is an anime about time travel. If you give the two MCs Chang Xiaoshi and Lu Guang, I'm really sorry if I butchered those names, give me a chance. A picture taken in the past, they can dap each other up and enter the body of a person in the photo for up to 12 hours. If you're looking for a short, emotional anime with some actions and great production quality, then Link Click could be the show for you. Well, who isn't looking for those things? It doesn't have the sci-fi aspect like Steins Gate because it's more focused on solving people's personal problems and regrets from the past. Link Click's take on time travel is much more similar to Erased or Tokyo Revengers, which don't go deep into the complex mechanics of time travel, but rather the surface level superpower fantasy type of take on time travel. In Link Click, they dive back in time through photos and are not allowed to change the past outside of the request they received from their customer. Hey, hear me out, wait for the explanation, but I'm saying if Tokyo Revengers met Violet Evergarden and had a beautiful baby, it would be Link Click. Okay, now hear me out. Just like Tokyo Revengers, the time travel is a two-man job that needs a hand gesture to activate it. Our main character, Chang, is the only one who can actually move through time, while Lu Guang is the brains behind the operation, similar to how Naoto supports Takemichi. The only difference between the two dynamic duos is Lu Guang has superpowers as well that allows him to see the future events and communicate with his partner during the job. Now let's talk about the other half of the genes, which is Violet Evergarden. Similar to the episodic nature of Violet Evergarden, nearly every episode the landlady provides the duo with a new request from an individual that is unsatisfied with past decisions that potentially ruin relationships with loved ones. Both Link Click and Violet Evergarden get you emotionally invested in characters' lives that you just met. They tug on your heartstrings by bringing closure to depressing relationships or situations that you can't even fathom to imagine happening to yourself. The work the duo does gives me the same vibes as Auto Memory Dolls from Violet Evergarden because they both express the emotions the customers are unable to transfer to their loved ones. What I love about Link Click, besides the amazing opening and ending, stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it while your mind overclouded, is how much tension there is throughout the series, because if they make one mistake, it could potentially ruin the timeline they're currently in. With such high stakes, it creates very intense, nerve-wracking scenes, from stopping child trafficking to learning the secret formula of a Krabby Patty. Well, it was actually noodles, but tomato tomato. Chang is constantly put in a mental dilemma on whether he should do what he believes is right or cold-heartedly follow the mission as he witnesses these traumatizing scenes unfold. The twists always leave you begging for more, especially when they leave you on a cliffhanger as they slide in the trap beat from the ending into the show. If you made it this far into the review, I highly recommend you binge Link Click right now. I rate it about 8.5 out of 10, and I cannot wait for the already confirmed season 2 after that insane cliffhanger. The show is great, but try not to go into it with your expectations at the top of Mount Everest, because that could potentially ruin the show for you. I've seen that happen too many times to people because they start to criticize and nitpick instead of actually trying to enjoy the show. Come into it thinking it's a regular show, and I guarantee you will be impressed. Now that you have a gist of what Link Click is about and what to expect, go watch it. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more content. I plan on making a Tokyo Revengers anime review when the first season of the anime is complete, so look out for that. And I'll catch you guys next time.